Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Megaman Zero 2. Last time El Paso finished collecting the doodads he needed to start his invasion of Neo Arcadia, and has since managed to penetrate into their innermost sanctums. He's been temporarily waylaid by CyberX, which buys us a bit of time to start a pursuit, but we have to start from the outermost section. We'll be going straight into the Temple of Neo Arcadia because urgency. This stage from start to finish is mostly recycled material. However, before I get into that, let's switch out of the defense form. I want some actual power, so let's go into the power form. Haven't seen this since the second stage, so I figure it's due for a return. I'll also be turning on the Kogen gene that we got in the last stage from Sage Harpuyam, because we haven't seen it yet. As it says, pressing down and the attack button allows you to perform this EX skill. It produces a moderately long-range Saber Shockwave, but it doesn't have all that much power and it doesn't go all that far, so it's not terribly useful. It's pretty cool looking though. Now, the Neo Arcadia Temple. Music playing is called Neo Arcadia 2, and it is the same music that was playing during the residential area when we had to save El Paso after his failed Operation Righteous Strike. It's also very similar to that stage in that it's just a mix-match of different kinds of enemies and stage design. It's even less interesting this time because there's no dead resistant soldiers, however we do get the return of the Pantheon launchers for the second and last time in the series, which is always nice. They really are one of my favorite enemies. Overall though, this stage really isn't all that interesting. It has all of 3 Cyber Elves in it, and the path is basically linear with no actual gimmicks. There are a couple hidden areas off the beaten path, but those just contain a few E-crystals and aren't terribly interesting. The stage is also very orange, which has always seemed kind of garish to me. It is very short, though, and we're actually already at the end. Surprising, no? No boss banter this time, although in the first game Zero did have a rather glorious one-liner in which he told the Rainbow Devil to, quote, get lost, unquote. Now then, the Rainbow Devil Mark II was, as previously stated, featured in Megaman Zero 1 as the penultimate boss. He's the latest in an illustrious line of Devil series robots, spanning all the way back to the Yellow Devil in Mega Man 1. As all Devil robots do, he possesses a gelatinous body, and likes hurling pieces of himself all over the place, which makes him a bit of a challenge. He has a crapload of health, hits like a sack of bricks, and does not go down easily. No elemental weakness means he'll be taking even longer. It is a fair number of moves and a decent reach, switching cleanly between long-range and melee attacks, and all of his attacks hit really hard if they do make contact. This is his EX skill, called Super Sludge, and involves him becoming completely invincible and lumbering like a freaking beast across the entire stage. He's a scary dude and can be pretty hard to defeat. However, unlike most Devil series robots, his weak point is always vulnerable, and the Zero Saber Charge Slash has a lot of range and makes hitting his Pantheon head, the only weak point on his body, rather easy. Defeating him opens the way to the second area of Neo Arcadia, but unlike the first game, we can't just decide to continue going. Gotta head back to base first. He does give us an EX skill, and this is the last one in the game, so take it in. It's the Filter Shield, and it's actually rather odd. I'm not gonna try to describe this one, and instead I'll just show it to you. Now we could choose to immediately continue our invasion of Neo Arcadia, but doing that mission actually caused the next set of base dialogue to pop, so we're gonna hold off on that for a bit. I'm sure El Paso won't mind waiting. Now then, the Filter Shield. It tells you that you can turn bullets into crystals, but doesn't really tell you exactly how you do it. Now, it's the only EX skill for the Shield Boomerang, and it doesn't actually change its appearance any, which can make it a bit hard to figure out. To show it off, I'm gonna be transferring back to the Sand Wilderness, because it is littered with Pantheon troopers in easy-to-access areas. I dislike how long that transfer sequence takes, it always bugs me. They fixed that up in Zero 3 though. Now then. Yeah, see, if you use it very fast, at the moment when a bullet hits your shield, it'll transform into an E-crystal. It'll always be a small one worth 4 E-crystals, but you can also do it an infinite number of times, which makes it basically the best E-crystal grinding skill in the game. It's amazing and I love it. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.